Okie dokie. And live once again. Hello everyone, Neirui here, and welcome back. And I have actually managed to pull myself away from Pokemon Violet long enough to dive head first deep into monstrous alien space death thingies. Oh. It is time once again for Dead Space.
So, Nay, you ready to kill some of the
Hello.
Hello.
I am here for the emotional support.
Same.
Here for our... Oh, actually, I almost said the emotional support harpy, but we're the emotional support for the harpy.
Most indeed.
Close
Also,
enough.
let's agree to keep the harpy being well away from this insanity.
Oh yeah. Let's keep all our beans away from here.
I mean, I know I found statted up necromorphs for use in the Pathfinder game, but thankfully none of you guys have gone to that region other than the same planet as it.
Oh no.
Yes, someone was crazy enough to stat up all the xenomorph stuff from all three games.
Oh,
Wait,
great.
xenomorph? That's different than the Dead Space
Oh,
stuff.
necromorph, sorry.
I was about to say.
But the crazy person also statted up all the different xenomorphs too.
There can be a lot of different xenomorph with how many different types of creatures
There's
are in
many.
D&D?
I think they saw at least like
Isaac, the door to
10 different
communications
ones
is open.
there.
But I've been getting some weird
And that's
feedback
only
device
me
from the local
faintly
comms.
remembering.
I think someone's listening in on us, so be careful.
Well, we are on chapter 8, and if I can pull the same thing I did last time and get 2 chapters done, that means that if I can get 2 chapters done this stream, that means the next stream will be chapters 11 and 12, and finishing up the story of this game.
Yep, BRB.
We're here for you. Pokemon. You know, I think this is one of the few times. This is well, not one of the few times. This is one of the times when they say, "Hey, it's probably more scared of you than you are of it." You can just easily say bullshit.
smoother.
Yeah, just a bit. I mean, you kill them. Yeah, kind of something.
Yep. Whew. Wrong button. I think I'm going to go and just reload that last save, so I don't end up accidentally wasting wasting a health pack because I accidentally hit the wrong button. There we go. Now then.
In case I get attached to a door, you're more.
Hold still, you little bastard. Huh. Okay, so obviously someone was barricading this door. That doesn't bode well. And a big old splatter of blood.
I'm sure it's fine.
Communications log. First comms operator Bailey reporting. The ship is under attack, but requests to issue a distress call have been repeatedly denied by Captain Matthias. He won't say it, but everyone on the bridge knows why. This is an illegal operation in a prohibited system. We've all known for months, and we kept our mouths shut. Not anymore. Mayday! 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 This is USG Ishimura. This is... What the hell? I don't believe this. The whole comm system is offline. Now he's gone too far. Bailey out.
I mean, buddy, what do you expect? It's like one of those friggin' death knells.
Dark pitches thing. I was wondering when that was coming out.
Communications array offline. A service technician has been notified.
That comms array is in bad shape. We need at least 6 working dishes for a strong enough signal. Make sure they're aligned symmetrically so there are no power gaps.
Schematic for a medium air can. Very nice. Power nodes. Always appreciated.
Entering zero gravity.
everything is supposed to go. Everything needs to be symmetrical, huh? Okay, so I think I have to remove all these broken ones and get 6 functioning ones in a somewhat symmetrical pattern.
Oh, Cap.
Hello.
Hello. I immediately figured it was Scorpio just because, I don't know. But you know, twist you.
working. Get back to communications and use the control panel to send our coordinates to the Valor.
Okay, it looks like I got that figured out.
Exiting zero gravity.
That's done. Yes.
This is USM Valor, widecasting on all frequencies to USG Ishimura in response to your SOS. We've picked up your escape pod, number 47, and are en route to your position. This message will repeat every 30 seconds until you respond.
What? Isn't that the escape pod Hammond jettisoned? One of those things was on board. No. No, this isn't going to happen. USM Valor. Come in, Valor. Our signal isn't strong enough. I'm going to open the blast doors to boost the signal.
Error. Blast door blockage detected. Please contact a repair technician.
Shit! Isaac, there's something big on the hull of the ship, directly above the comms array. Something organic. I don't know what it is, and I don't care. We have to get the doors open to transmit to the Valor. You should have a clear shot from ADS Cannon 48. Get to the cannon and blow it out into space.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that.
It's alright. So we got another big fleshy thing blocking something.
Yep, you got a boss fight.
Flesh.
Remember how fun it was to fire off those ADS cannons before?
Oh joy.
Now, do you want to do it while you're fighting something that's actively trying to kill you?
Fan-freaking-tastic.
But it looks like you managed to handle the puzzle of the comm array pretty well. And also, my previous two comments in the last stream now, seems I'm a little bit off in my memory of this game. So there are actually the enhanced little babies too. So there's the tougher little ones that'll be coming up in the later chapters.
Hey.
Just to let you know, and then there's another thing I'm not going to say because that'll spoil something. But then you're back. Nice, good use of the pulse rifle.
I'm not even gonna bother asking the question, is there anything not trying to kill me on this ship? Because I already know the answer.
I can safely say there's one person on board the ship that's not trying to actively kill you.
Okay. Just need one more power node to get the duration, but keeping the one spare for a treasure room.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I can safely say there's one being on this ship that's not trying to kill you other than yourself. Everything else, though, yeah, is trying to turn you into, chopped suey.
I mean, for all you know, it is trying to kill you, it's just not very effective at it.
Remember, if a box is in a bad spot, you can always telekinesis it over to a better spot.
True, true. Power node.
Oh yeah, and you should save before you go on to the gun.
Of course. I'm just gonna see if I can just go straight to my M&K because I needed that to get through this thing with the last time I was on this gun.
Yep. And that was basically gonna be a bunch of like tentacles with like the weak point you're gonna shoot. I'd recommend probably going for the ones on the far left and far right first, because they are tricky ones. Thankfully, this is the last time in this game you have to do this. But this is one of the pain in the ass ones.
Hull integrity critical.
Because the tentacle arms wiggle so much and they just keep throwing a lot of stuff at you. Also remember you have more than one cannon.
This is going to be a pain, isn't it?
Uh-huh. The two pain in the arse sections are the ADS sections. Everything else is very manageable. This is the pain in the butt section.
Initiated.
for a while, aren't
yeah.
I?
Yeah. Like I said, this is why I say go for like the ones on the far left and right first, because they're the sneaky ones that like to throw in a lot of stuff.
So on the far edges.
Far edges first, and then work your way inward. Because remember, for each tentacle you take down, that's one less thing that's currently gonna be lugging things at you.
Yeah, what the fuck was that thing? I looked away for a sec.
That is a giant ass necromorph blob thing that's blocking the comms roll. I think like the previous thing you thought this is what that thing would look like if it wasn't in like food storage. Basically fighting the brother of the thing that was in that.
Oh fuck, my big brother can kick your ass.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where you're seeing what Big Brother can do.
Just go and turn the
Hull integrity below 50.
And I think all that affects is having damage between keep up the rating values.
Oh, there's the score.
Hello, I'm here and I'm upset. I forgot my stupid code for my second screen, so I only have everything is going great. Yes, I did. Yes.
You pick up both? You got both, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, dear God, my bad.
I don't get that. Fucking favor somebody or playing.
I mean, that's the thing, though. You can't always have someone that can trade with. Actually, no, that one can actually use an interconnection, so yeah, you should be able to get that trade whatever.
It's a force of habit at this point.
Fair. I mean, I think you'd enjoy it. From what I've seen, it's pretty solid, other than a few like graphical bugs.
I mean, from what I've heard, everyone it always has that same common theme. The story and everything is great, but it's being crushed by the performance of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the playthrough of the story. At least the main story, not necessarily the gym battles, and I'm sure the gym battles are fine.
I mean, the gym battles are weird because of the whole like test you gotta do before each gym is like they're really weird. Like
it's not like they did with XY and Sunday, where you have to do the challenge before you actually do the gym.
Yeah, basically, and the challenges they give you are really weird. Like the one I saw was two I've seen so far is pushing around a giant ass ball to get it into a picnic basket and going around town and playing hide and seek with a bunch of sunflower.
That's the one that I know about, or I've heard about. At least that was cool, because it's a fun.
Oh yeah, that one was a pretty interesting one, but the pushing around a giant ass ball thing that was supposed to be like olive oil, it was supposed to be like a giant ass olive. I was like, that one, okay, that one's really weird, and all the time now, the bell that you're pushing around is making noises.
Manual override initiated.
You know, I also like some of the new Pokemon. I don't know.
Which one? They got a lot of interest in it so far.
Well, there's a lot, but there's like legendary Paradox Pokemon.
I mean, I think they have videos where they basically list all the new Pokemon. I know you sent it, but I haven't watched to see the final evolutions of the new starters because, force of habit, I choose my starters based on what the third evolution is, not what their evolution line is.
What are you going for?
I don't know yet.
honestly, like I said, I tradition of it, but I don't know if I'm real about that or anyone else. I do like the undead doggo, though. Hmm? You okay?
Just this whole section is proving to be quite...
Manual override initiated.
That's some interesting ones to watch.
Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity critical.
Not sure. Also, I guess the sad thing about not having my second computer screen I'm weird because I was looking forward to being productive, but that's now kind of hard to do because I'm used to the dual screens.
Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that one's luck. Cool. But, you know there's a tumbleweed Pokemon? I'll make a Pokemon out of anything nowadays.
It probably doesn't help that because that it's still a little laggy for me because of part of my rig, and that I'm just a bad shot to begin with.
Yeah.
You're using controller?
No, I actually switched to mouse and keyboard for this. I'm seriously half tempted to just see if I can turn the difficulty down just for this section, because I genuinely do not want to be, if I can help it,
I'm back. Hugs.
Because that's I'm gonna be here for a while, and I'm gonna start getting frustrated after a
Manual
while.
override
Yes, but
initiated.
say you might want to up your like sensitivity. I think that can help.
Say go for the ones on the side first. Yeah, you should probably go for the ones that
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually. It's all a matter of just quickly trying to damage each limb. That way you're reducing how much rubbish is being thrown out.
Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity critical.
Okay, I am legit getting frustrated now.
Oh, right. I think this was you had to time to get rid of the tentacles before they threw crap at you. If I recall this segment.
Yeah. Basically, each limb will be ripping out chunks of the hull down to throw at your your ADS system.
This is basically
So the ADS against the meteors was basically practice for this, but this is on a whole nother level.
Yeah. When it came to the asteroids, they were passively trying to kill you. This thing is actively trying to kill you.
the way this thing shakes makes it hard to get things.
But yeah, this might be a spot where a dip in difficulty might be warranted. 'Cause I know that affects how much damage each chunk of debris does to you.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to adjust it because when I'm looking at the options, it's not giving me any. It's just audio control and visuals. Nothing to adjust the difficulty.
Oh. Might be one of those games where you can't adjust it midway through.
Well, then there are also games that if you change the difficulty will punish you for it as well.
Yep.
As I get controls and audio controls and visual. Nothing about the difficulty.
Yeah. Like I said, it feels like it's one of those ones.
Which means that if I get to the point where I can't complete this, I may be stuck, unable to finish this, because
Yeah.
What difficulty do you have it set at?
probably normal.
I believe you went normal because you... Yeah, you went with like the normal difficulty.
Okay, knowing the bosses coming up, there's probably this one. I think maybe one of the very last ones might be difficult with what it throws at you. Maybe the one when you finally meet the boss where the tentacles come from.
Right now, I'm not that concerned on future bosses. I'm just concerned about this one right here that I'm currently facing.
Yeah.
Hull integrity below
Because with the
50%.
ship moving around as much as it does now, it does throw off one
Hull integrity critical.
I mean, I think there is a method on how to do that.
I mean, it might be back on like the main screen, but,
advise a strategy to this, I'm more than welcome to hear it, because this is a legit I'm definitely crossed into full-on frustrated territory at this point.
Well, since you saved it there, we could try going back to the main screen to see if we can change difficulty there.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, actually, this is definitely the last big hurdle, basically.
Nope.
Fudge. Shit, so then, yeah, so you're stuck in...
Is this the one in Chapter 8?
Chapter 8, yes. I mean, it'd be nicer if there was a chance to have the... if you could just say... just hold off the debris from being hitting, you could have the whole chance to recover a little bit, which would be just that teeniest little bit more lenient for those who are bad with this kind of control scheme and gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay, I found something where someone has said the trick. I think this might help. According to this, the trick which has existed since the days of the old gun arcade games is to prioritize your shots. The tentacles will dive down to retrieve debris to throw at you. First things first, you're able to shoot those tentacles while they're rooting about. If so, they won't come back up with anything. If you miss them, shoot them before they throw and they'll drop whatever they are using. You only need about 2 to 3 combined seconds of sustained fire at the glowing yellow pustules to destroy an arm. There will be 2 kinds of debris, explosive and non-explosive. Say a gas canister and a hunk of inert metal from the hole, for example. Always shoot the gas canister first if you have to choose, because if you hit the gas canister too close to your window, it'll obscure your view and you won't be able to see what else the thing is throwing at you. Just keep it simple. Keep plugging away. Don't shoot randomly. As you hurt the thing, notice that as you score successive shots to hurt, destroy an arm, you will actually be the one setting the pace of the battle. You just have to come out of the gate strongly.
So
shooting the ones that are like poking around first, shooting them before they throw, or just focusing down on any of the tanks that are being thrown at you. Okay.
Okay, just trying to calm down gets centered a bit, because it's hard to beat bosses like this when you're angry.
Yeah. But it does seem like it's one of the prioritizing.
Override initiated.
Again, the problem is that again it can be a bit laggy for me, which calls for precision shooting. I am not a precision shooter. This is basically the kind of encounter that is tailored to all of my weaknesses in gaming.
We can maybe try turn off VSync and maybe lowering the detail down to medium for this section, just to help you get through it now, and maybe tweaking up the sensitivity a little bit better.
VSync off. Graphic quality. I'll take that down to low. Ah, dang it. I think part of the problem might be just, well, too high of a thing. Controls.
Yep.
Because the mouse sensitivity is right in the 50% spot.
I'm guessing we haven't won yet?
Nope.
I just got back.
This is a very tough fight for now.
I think also the problem is as well with how fast the tentacles are moving. You're trying to spot what to prioritize, and you only have a window of milliseconds before they start moving.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try turning down the sensitivity.
Okay.
Because it's just... I'm just trying to do everything I can to give me that extra edge on this thing, because...
Yep.
This calls for some really precision shooting things in motion.
Yeah.
And those are things that I just am not good at. I'm weak at.
At least you can admit it.
Manual override initiated.
Mine is quick button, that's where you have to button mash. Can't tell which ones to try to focus on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hull integrity below 50%. Communications array blast doors.
USM Valley, this is Kendra Daniels on
Nice.
USG
Okay,
Ishimura.
I
Come
didn't
in.
want to say anything
Do
that
not
whole
open the escape
time.
pod.
Yep.
USM Valley,
Yeah.
Kendra Daniels
Look
on
look in
USG
the top
Ishimura.
left
Come in.
now. You're gonna be
Do
seeing
not
something
open the
coming.
escape pod. Damn it! Respond!
Don't worry, it's not another boss fight. Hey, doesn't that look like it's getting closer?
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, they lay hugs. So remember that escape pod? Yeah, they picked it up.
It's all falling apart here.
Isaac. Isaac, are you there?
So much for the rescue ship.
Thank God you're alright. I've been trying to reach
Now we
you.
need a rescue ship
Someone's
for
been
our
blocking my
rescue
rig
ship.
signal remotely.
Well, I mean, our rescue ship
The
is
crash
dead.
must have interrupted the
That's
signal
why I
block.
said we need a rescue
Hammond,
ship for the
where
rescue
have you
ship.
been?
Fair.
Surviving. Barely. I found some med supplies and patched myself up. Listen.
Okay, now I can probably turn things back up.
Yep, you can turn things back. So, also remember to save now. So that is the last time we ever have to do anything with the ADS cannons. Everything
I'm calling
else is
aboard on
what
the
you've
mission.
gone through before.
Fuck the CEC and fuck the chain of command. We have to
Sure,
get the
there'll be
hell
some
out of
tougher
here.
enemies and some more boss fights, but it's stuff you can handle.
Until
It's not-
New Game Plus.
I
I've located a shuttle on the
we
crew
should
deck.
have a
Flight
plus.
log says it
I
needs
doubt
a new
it. I was
singularity
just
core, but we
fucking
can
around.
probably salvage one from the
I
Valor.
mean, I believe the plan is
I
to
can
go
see the
into
tail end
Dead
of it
Space
sticking
2
out
and then
from the side of
eventually into
Ishimura.
Dead Space 3 co-op.
I'm headed down there now to find
Yeah,
a way
Once I
inside.
can find
I'll meet you there. Hammond
partner
out.
that can demonstrate me on this.
Isaac, if what he says is true about the
Still
shuttle, we
planning to
might
try
have a chance of
Phasmophobia
getting
as
out
well
of here.
on the list.
Head to the cargo bay and see if you can help
That
Hammond.
I'd need a full team
In his
for.
condition, he may not last long.
Yeah, you want to have 4 bodies at that one. Especially
I
with how
still
they...
have to get-
You know, I'm still reminded of that one scene with Mark and Jack. It's like,
Oh, he's dead. And they're screaming.
yeah, they just open the door. He's at the bottom of the stairs.
Well, it's time to go.
So you know the
Best
scene I'm talking.
friends.
They totally do that to you.
Actually, no, you should be worried about me doing that.
Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I've learned to accept the fact that I'm the group mom.
But yeah, I believe you'll enjoy the second one a lot more than the first one. The second one has a lot of nice improvements to it. Not only that, but also a very big expanded roster of weapons, including basically a noob tube.
I'm tempted to play Dead Space, but I'm also tempted if I should get the original or wait and see how the remake pans out.
I'd say
Since
I'd say go with the remake, because the thing is with the original one, there are sections that can get buggy. Like
well, with the remake, I like how it's looking so far.
I mean, the guys that are doing the remake, they're actually listening to the community and getting their like reactions to things.
I mean, I actually like the idea of, like, even though you clear a section, you can't backtrack and feel safe. There are going to be enemies that will come and make your day bad.
Oh, yes.
As it should.
Yep. But yeah, like I said, you're going to love the, what's the name of that weapon? I think they're like survey chargers. It's a very fun weapon. You can set them up as like trip mines, but you can also just full on nail someone in the torso with it, just to go kaput that.
I like that.
Oh good, you didn't lose your head with that one. if the little head with the tentacles on it would have killed you, it would have lopped off your head and then went to home. You'd be its hermit shell.
Yay.
Not so much yay. It's one of the more grotesque death scenes in this game.
What if they're into that?
I mean, to each their own, yes.
Exactly.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah, let's pass on that one.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree. I just liked it. Then plus I know how Scorpio can get. I bet he'd be into it.
I choose not to answer that.
And by saying so, you prove my point.
Fuck you.
You like that.
Oh no, Nate, we have a proper
Stay
domestic,
out of my
don't we?
browser history.
What?
There's another game that maybe Nate should try out. Ever heard of the game Shooty Calls?
Hello?
I think the release is pretty soon.
Oh, you know what game? Try as, well, either Till Dawn,
You're gonna have to wait to talk to me when I'm not being attacked at the moment.
Yeah,
We're
so
on delay.
So you know the head, the tentacles, if you became one of them, this is what you'd eventually turn into, a divider.
The game releases December 9th.
yeah, I was thinking of, that, or...
I would lead the Quarry, because that's another one that's
That's
like...
the second one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's made by the
basically,
same people.
it's basically the spiritual successor to Until Dawn.
And then there's also Dark Studios Presents, or whatever the fuck you call it.
Oh yeah, that one. I mean, they got like I think 3 more in the works for that anthology series.
Maybe I think they have a second season. The last one of this season just came out today, apparently.
Oh, that's the one with the school, isn't it?
It's called The Devil Inside Me.
Yeah, because the one before that one was House of Ashes, which was bloody awesome. Who would have expected vampiric aliens?
Yeah.
Or well, aliens evicted with vampirism.
Honestly, I know people didn't really like the twist in like the first one. I liked the twist in the second one, which, well, almost the same thing. I kind of liked it.
I mean, the second one was basically it was all a dream, so that felt like a cop out. You're talking about Little Hope, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, because like that one felt like a cop out, and the one before that one was also just badly done. At least House of Ashes felt right.
Fair enough, but like I said, personally, from what I've seen, I liked it. I like seeing him. Oh. I did love seeing the few people I watch, get so into it, like, oh fuck no, we're not believing you. Like the priest.
Uh-huh. But yes, you should be able to tackle the rest of this now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you do not need to fear the ADS canon anymore. Thankfully, they're not even in any of the later games I have.
Now you just have to worry about aiming with your character.
I mean, they can handle that. Also, trying hard not to cut open that pregnant's gut because we don't want that.
And I do believe that is a chapter.
That is a chapter. So the next one to now, you're going to be heading over to that nice ship that's currently smashed into your other one. But that also means we're getting into a very bad new enemy. One that I can only say would use the Ripper. The Ripper is going to be your very good friend with these guys.
Isaac! Good, you made it inside. Listen.
That and also Stasis. Really, your Stasis is going to be a best friend too.
I just found the munitions log for the Valor. I don't
Aren't the
think their presence
therapists a
here is a
thing?
coincidence. They're not
Huh?
on reconnaissance and they're not on
Aren't the
patrol.
therapists a thing?
This ship is prepped for
Yes.
war. They're on a seek
Oh,
and
he
destroy mission.
folds.
Do you hear me?
Well, the one we're thinking of is
Isaac, I've lost him
technically
again.
a ferry.
No signal from Hammond's rig. Find the singularity
If you-
core and get
if-
the hell out of here.
I know he's referring to Monster Problem if you haven't played it. If you haven't, I highly suggest it. Damien is probably one of my favorite characters.
Well, it's
Nothing.
Monster Camp, but yeah, one of the characters has a pocket therapist.
Dull.
Well, there's Monster Farm and Monster Camp. And now there's Monster Road Trip.
Also,
Well, the
Averna's fair. You turned your therapy kobolds into cultists.
Miscommunication issues.
It's not my
I blame
fault
you for that because you didn't mention that fact.
Not my fault you.
From what I understand, you know, and I'm a rather naive when it comes to the deeper lore of D&D and Pathfinders, but even I know that kobolds tend to literally worship dragons.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that. I knew that was going to happen. What is probably made it worse is the whole dragon hatchet thing
That
added
too.
to that. Because one detail that apparently I knew in character during the research, I was not communicated out of character about it.
Well, you should have researched out of character too.
Where the hell does it say out of character? Oh, by the way, make sure you that you're not the first thing the dragon eats, because that becomes its favorite.
Logic?
Well, I will say in my small, tiny defense, I did say you're better off feeding it something you can easily get your hands on, but that's a miscommunication on my part.
Well, technically, he did feed the little one something he can easily get his hands on. His hands.
True.
Don't worry, just keep feeding her right arm cone.
I don't want to be throttled by Right Arm Kun, and I already have it conspiring with Tail Kun because of being severed.
The
Yeah,
unholy alliance has happened.
You know, honestly, when you do meet the sister, you're gonna have a lot to explain. It's almost like, hello, this is my niece. You what now? Or what now?
I mean, he's also going to have to explain the fact that to your every senses, it's screaming evil.
True. I mean, remember the first time Jerry got a good solid look at Satoshi with her awakened god sense. The sight of what Satoshi really looked like was so bad that she came dangerously close to vomiting. I just got a lucky enough roll to where she managed to keep her lunch in her tummy.
One of the Valor's weapons ripped open in the crash. Those green orbs you see are highly radioactive, and the Valor's airlock has sealed itself.
Ha.
You're going to have
So,
to
Nay, how do you feel about radiation?
Although now I'm just imagining it's like a Oh, well, your soul's a lot darker. You look at their soul. Oh god, my eyes! It's too bright! One soul of darkness.
So the trick here is getting down to that big ol' like bay door that's within sight. You gotta take out all 6 of the fuses, and it'll open up this area to space. But when that happens, you're gonna be running on your oxygen meter.
I don't know why I'm just mad at this. Congratulations, you met your family. Now give me 100 laps. What? I said give me 100 laps.
Be careful, there are enemies here now.
Yes.
I believe some babies and some leapers.
I want 100 laps, 100 jumping jacks, 100 push-ups.
So you can go up and you can knock those out with just like your melee weapon if you wanted.
So I'm guessing I need to eject these radioactive cores.
Yep,
Oh,
you
hey
got.
there.
Yep, here we go. Here's the enemies. So you're gonna have to pick them up with your telekinesis and fling them out through that door you just opened. That door you just opened.
Exiting vacuum.
Yep, there we go. There's one of the leapers.
Okay. Oh, wait, he's muted. Oh, I forgot about this comic. I love it. The Medusa girl and the boyfriend who blinded himself. Eventually, I think it worked.
Right, so before I get attacked again, I guess I need to remove those radioactive cores.
Yep, you're gonna have to shoot them out through that big old bay door you just opened up for now. Should be 6 of them.
Yes, you go home, Michael.
Just don't mind the your Geiger counter going off within the area.
Of course.
Don't worry, Isaac never wanted to have kids anyways. At least that's what we lull ourselves into thinking. But there are going to be enemies out here. Ooh, that one went a little bit wonky. Oh, I see a baby. Mutant space baby. And remember, for oxygen, there are those air stations on either side of the bay door you opened. Oh my, that is a lot of them. Might be a good time to use your stasis module on the whole group and drop a time mine. Ooh, nice one. Ooh, your HP is getting low. Oh, never mind. You're good. Now remember, your line gun is pretty good for killing the babies when they have all 3 tentacles out. Because it's wide enough to slice off all 3 tentacles at once.
When in doubt, kill the babies. I regret nothing. Okay, maybe some things.
Also, your oxygen is getting pretty low. You might want to get down near that bay door. Oh, you brought air canisters, didn't you?
Radioactive material removed.
Nice.
Okay, Orsk, if you see the thing in Dragonflagons, Hex is like a curse the character has, but it can talk to them.
Radioactive material removed.
It might be better if we, like, hang on, I'm gonna pull up a picture of Aravi and Hex.
I just realized you saying that and I realized
Radioactive material removed.
I think he knows the game.
Even if they don't know the game, I mean, it might as well show who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Exiting 0 gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Remember, there's air stations on the other side of the bay door.
Perhaps.
Posted the image. Aravi is the human. Hex is the little green fart cloud looking thing.
It's a curse. It's a curse.
Looks like a fart cloud, but yes, it's the necklace.
Yeah, it's a curse. He likes to eat a lot. He really likes
He likes
bagels.
bagels.
Well, he likes a lot of food, but he really likes bagels specifically.
And then Aravi, she's basically, think the stereotypical,
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter, no, game, or who, like, I need doesn't have high stats. I need my suit of, floating, or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. I think in, like, one thing she's got, like, a murder diary on everybody.
She goes to a school with monsters. Of course she would.
Oh, Hex is non-binary. That actually makes sense.
Hex is Hex.
I mean, you can date him in one ending.
Entering 0 gravity.
Date them.
Warning. Dangerous radiation levels detected. Safety lock engaged. Warning. Dangerous radiation levels detected. Safety lock engaged. Warning. Dangerous radiation levels detected. Safety lock engaged.
Bagel.
Warning. Dangerous radiation levels detected. Safety lock engaged. Radioactive material removed. Warning. Dangerous radiation levels detected. Safety lock engaged.
I hear ya. I'm working on getting the rats down. I mean, it's no death clause here, so I think I'm good.
Radioactive material removed.
Oh no, they come much later.
So, is that all of the radioactive material? I think it might be. It might not. It's not. Ah, wrong button.
I will say probably one of my favorite characters from the Monster Prom series is Zoe.
Yes. The embodiment of Cthulhu.
Exiting zero gravity.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like an eldritch deity. But
Yes, Zoe is a being.
phew, former eldritch deity that decided they wanted to be a teenage girl. As you do.
Vacuum.
I am so glad I maxed out my air supply.
Uh-huh.
Air is nice.
Radiation hazard clear.
That didn't go through,
Safety
did it?
lock released.
Hmm?
If you're talking about your commenting that air is nice, yeah, it did go through.
Oh, I was talking about Pikachu.
Oh, in that case, no.
The part you're looking for will be in the
You know,
engine
there
room
is
at the
one
back of the
question
ship.
that comes to mind
The
as
radiomass
I'm
is damaged,
reading these
so you may need to
RPs.
find an alternate route to get there.
Why the hell is everyone in their birthday suits?
Do you really want to know what happened in that room?
I think you told me, but still.
That's why.
Is it a common theme?
Well, for one, hey, I folded their clothes. It's not my fault they slept naked. Oh, okay, maybe it is my fault they slept naked, but that's beside the point.
So, nay, you just saw the new anime.
Barely.
Uh-huh. Did you notice how quick it was?
Nope.
Are you sure about that?
Well, we're probably going to be hearing Nay scream in a minute or two.
Do I need to prepare myself like when she screamed as JJ when the egg was about to go off?
Maybe.
Actually, I don't know if you've seen that, but yeah! I think I almost lost my hearing in that section watching the play of that game.
Alright, I'll roll the stealth anyway. See?
The infection process is doing something strange to these soldiers. They all have built-in stasis units in their body armor. The infection is merging the stasis unit into their flesh or something, making them move fast. Real fast. Be careful.
So that was your in-game buddy telling you about the new anime. What have you found out so far, man?
Their speed is being caused by the effect of the necromorphication on their stasis.
Yeah, it's causing an inversion that's speeding up their bodies instead of slowing everyone around them.
So basically, it means stasis won't do jack.
Oh, it will.
Oh yeah, the thing we forgot to mention about Zoe, they're a huge fucking weeb.
It's adorable. But we do not talk about the one guy.
Leonard?
Yes, we do not talk about Leonard.
But yeah, stasis will actually work on these guys' name.
I also love her weird ships, like Narfield.
You just got to move these things out of the way so you can get through.
Which is Garfield X Naruto. Don't ask unless you want to. Oh yeah, there's also the intergalactic friends, or interdimensional friends. So yeah, so unless you like Nat Bell.
I mean, I was joking about the roll, and at the moment I can't be bothered to try to recalculate what the skill number would be right now.
Honestly, this roll, if you get, unless you get like a nat 1 or something, you're probably gonna pass. Okay, you barely passed. I like
Wisdom was the skill for perception, right?
Yes.
Okay, and if I'm not under that +6 penalty, that's a +9, so... Yeah. He notices.
Yeah.
So, welcome to Twitch Slashers. They're very speedy and they're a pain in the butt. They're also pretty tough. And usually where there's one, there's several.
Yeah, I will say, if you didn't play Monster Fun before, buddy, you really... I have one.
Oh yeah, that's a game you basically end up playing over Discord calls because it's like a multiplayer game.
Yeah, and we usually just use my game, and I usually just click on the stuff after people tell me what they want, you know, because it's...
Yeah, you might want to try doing a stasis on a big group and then dropping that time mine and see how it does.
But yeah,
it probably didn't help that along with those guys twitching things got super laggy while they were on screen.
Oh, you might want to drop down to maybe like medium then, medium detail, or actually keeping VSync off probably not a bad idea either.
Yeah, I already turned VSync off, so I may just have to. I'm gonna see if I can turn the visuals down to medium, see if that helps.
I mean, you do have Twitch or OBS running in the background, streaming to Twitch as well.
Ooh,
that might be taking resources.
That too.
I mean, if anything, if that probably wasn't going, having high settings probably wouldn't have really affect the game much, but because you're competing, yeah.
That too.
The infection process is doing something strange to these soldiers. They all have built-in stasis units
Reminds
in
me I
their
need
body
to look
armor.
into
The
if I
infection
should
is
need to
merging the
get
stasis
another
unit into their
computer
flesh or
or
something,
not.
making them move fast. Real
But yeah,
fast.
Nay, so welcome to
careful.
Twitchy slashers.
I just want a hug.
I mean, yeah.
That worked.
Ah, nice. Good use of the environment.
Where are you?
You clearly had them confuzzled when you closed off the only way to them, to you.
I think I done broke the game.
I mean, possibly. Oh well, that just means less enemies for you to kill in that section. Or else they might have just gathered up with the next group. Oh well.
Ooh dear, just about out of ammo on the line gun.
Yeah.
I was definitely taking unintentional I broke the game in my favor.
I broke the game. Pretty quick.
Nah. Actually, too bad this isn't Bethesda, otherwise you could just say it just works.
I mean, eventually road trip.
Ooh, good usage of the plasma cutter.
It is my workhorse. Although I am running dangerously low on ammo for it, so I may have to start using the rifle more now.
Yeah. Yeah, rifle's not a bad idea with these guys. As long as you can stasis them up, you can go to town on each of their limbs.
Isaac, I'm tracking your position, but it doesn't look like I can reach you. This damn ship was nearly shared in half. I made it to the bridge. It's a mess here. These little bastards didn't stand a chance. I'm going to override all door locks so you can get to the engine room. I'll try and catch up with you there.
Okay, music, I get it. It's creepy in here. Take a little break from the violins and the bombs. I can't believe I'm going to need all of these batteries.
A lot of batteries. There might be two of them there. Oh yeah, there were.
Mr. Clark, I need to speak with you. My name is Terence Kine, Dr. Kine. Listen to me. There isn't much time. If you really can repair the shuttle, there is a better use for it than just running away. You must understand, the forces at work here are greater than you can imagine. If you leave now, you condemn all humanity. The planet will never stop, never rest unless the marker is returned. Don't you see? The church is wrong. This is all a trap. I've seen it. Please, you must help me.
Whatever you say, Doc. Just going to be practicing, trying rehearsing the whole. Just give me a second to rehearse my lines. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Do you want the honest truth with that guy?
Yeah, I'll find out sooner or later. I imagine, at least.
He's the one guy on this ship that has your back, other than Hammond.
Huh. That's one solution. I also like to talk out loud. I forget that.
That hurt.
Bit.
Workbench. Okay. I have one more node and I can upgrade the damage. Two more nodes I can max out the duration. Which would then leave me sniper person is slowly coming along.
This is Commander Cadigan. We have hostiles on board. This is not a drill. Hostiles are aliens. Repeat, alien and extremely dangerous. All personnel, ready and fire at will.
Okay, switching to the gun. Shooting range.
Yep, where you can actually get prizes.
What kind of prizes? They ain't good. Worth the
I think one of the prizes is a power node.
All right then.
This might be one you might want to look at your did before.
Oh, it gives me infinite ammo for this.
Yep, that's the fun thing about this one.
Yeah, there's two little games like this in this one. There's this shooting range one, and then there's also a sort of like zero-G basketball over on board Ishimura. You haven't quite got to the area where you can access that one yet, but you still have the gun range here. But yep, I believe there's only like 4 rounds you have to beat for this one. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
This might be one of those ones where it's probably easier to do it on the keyboard. Well, with a mouse anyways. You basically gotta do each round perfect, basically. There you go. Now they're a lot quicker, aren't they?
Yep.
Not bad, you got 10 of them. Steadily better.
Again, the thing calling for perfection is the thing that's slowing you down. Again, I am not a good or a fast shot.
Fair. But at least this thing here is just an optional thing for you to do. You're doing pretty good at it, though. I mean, you could probably get away with, as long as you're keeping an eye on for any of the innocent targets popping up there now, you could just use the alt fire on the assault, on the pulse rifle.
I don't think I've tried that yet.
You might want to do it next time you start around with this.
Nope. Not far enough away.
Okay. I couldn't quite remember what the range was on it. Oh shit, actually, it does actually hit them.
The closer one.
Yeah. But there you go, you got to see what the alt fire is on the pulse rifle. It's really good for when you're just surrounded by a lot of things. And That's the reason why you want that big ammo capacity into it.
And this thing requiring basically twitch reflexes to get this right.
Yeah.
Again, that is a spot in these kinds of games that I just do not I do not have skill in.
No worries. Like I said, thankfully, like I said, this is a optional thing, not like the ADS canon the last time. But you did pretty good. You got through the first 2 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I don't play Call of Duty multiplayer is because that...
Oh, don't get me started with that. That's just so much of a pain in the arse.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... Oh.
It is a skill to be good at that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically all designed to be twitch reactions, and
Yep.
Well, I'm just going to admit, I'm just going to... Oh, my bad. That kind of stuff, I'm just way too slow.
No worries, folks.
So probably also one of the reasons why I often when playing Fall, I seem to tend to more go for melee weapons than shooting, because...
Oh, I tend to be the same way.
If I didn't need any more reason to think that things were dangerous.
Oh yeah, that's the one, yeah. So what do you think the trick is to this room? Good eye. Yep, that's the trick here. And that is one dead Twitcher. And all you used was half a meg. Ooh, there you go, large mud pack. Now you can buy those from the store when you get back to the nearest one, anyways. But yeah, be careful with that thing because that thing is an instant death. Yeah. Ooh, that HP bar is not looking that good.
And I'm out of health packs too.
Oh. Oh dear, that's not good.
Well, it's like I always said, HP. I still have one left.
I mean, I'm pretty certain Nay is probably down in the single digits at the moment.
Exactly. I didn't lie. See, I was right.
Oh, sweet, there you go. There's a health pack. Oof, but that's still only 3 bars of HP. Oh, look, a node.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ah, there you go. Good use of a stasis path. Ooh, GG Shaman.
Thank you for the follow, Shaman.
Ooh, save point.
Have to be careful here.
Yep. Big ol' honkin' Rome.
Down initiated.
Ooh, there you go. That's a nice big head pack. One of your boats might have snagged your belly. Ooh, that's one of the... No, we can go fire. Yes. empty. Remember, you do have a health pack. There you go.
Kick the baby!
Kick the baby!
I mean, you don't even just kick it, you just full on punt it. Or well, medium one. Oof, that was a big hit. But I think that exploder also took hit the baby.
The baby.
That's the thing, the exploders are very good for friendly fire. They're also pretty fun if you shoot off the, if you just shoot off the actual limb without exploding it, you can just pick it up with telekinesis and hurl it at enemies. Same.
Toss a motherfucker at another motherfucker.
More or less. Well, in this case, you're tossing an explosive motherfucker at someone else.
Yeah, fair enough.
But oh boy, that was a lot of enemies.
Yes, it was.
And Isaac is not looking healthy.
Isaac!
Oy vey. That could have got a lot worse, but still.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can get some health backups. Oh good, they were kind enough to give you a small one. Ooh, and a medium, nice.
Okay, let's take a look at ammo. Bad, not bad.
You're doing good on ammo. That's the one thing you're doing good on. Although now you at least got health, so that's good, but we got nothing in the reserve at the moment.
Nope.
Yeah, I was about to say, you still got a lot of... Yeah, there we go. You might want to reload all your weapons. I think the line gun's tapped too at the moment.
Yep, line gun is completely tapped.
Ooh, okay. Oh, sweet. At least we got a medium med pack in your backpack now.
check all these little cubbies. Now, hallelujah, store.
Ah, there we go. Now we can put that schematic in there. You might want to retrieve one or two of your medkits you've put away.
Ooh, good lolly. That was a rough one.
That was a rough one. Hey, you did good at it, though. You're still kicking. Ah, there you go. You just got information about why the ship was out here. The reason why it was so weird that it was so close to pick up your message. The ship was sent out to sort of get rid of the Ishimura because they found a secret that Earth government wanted hidden. You could probably sell some pulse rounds to get yourself some line racks.
Or just take them out of my inventory, out of my safe.
There we go, your weapons are looking healthy. You might want to save again.
Yeah, where's the nearest save point?
Was in that big room you were in.
Looks like there's one right ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, just trying to bend from you.
You look like you've had worse days, buddy. I feel it. I feel you.
Oh, that poor guy. And there's not a thing you can do, not with that gravity plating like that. Oh, well, at least he's safe from necromorphs. Although that's sadly the only thing he is safe from.
unlocked. I think a whole bunch of stuff.
Uh-huh.
I can probably afford to stow away at least one stack of the
Pulse rounds.
of the pulse rounds and the ripper blades.
Ooh, fair. Oh yeah, you're doing perfect on those.
So I'm gonna backtrack to the store so I can make a smidge more room in the inventory and then save again.
No worries.
Indeed.
Move 1 round of pulse rounds and 1 stack of ripper blades.
Probably good to put over 2 stacks of the pulse rounds.
And 2 stacks of the ripper blades. I think I'm going to take 1 of those pulse rounds back. Call me being overly cautious, but
Hey, worst case scenario, you can always use the alt fire of the pulse rifle. Just go ham with the radio damage. You gotta keep moving that thing to be in front of you so you can keep yourself protected. And you gotta shoot out those fuses. It's very touchy. Likes you being right behind that thing. Oh dear.
Yeah. So really sensitive.
Oh yeah, very. Hey, at least you saved them recently.
Yeah, and it gave me an auto save, basically an auto save thing right here.
That's good.
So I didn't have to run all the way back from the save station.
That's good. Let's see what the loot you get this time. Oops, my nuts. There you go. imagine having to go through this game on the hardest difficulty with only being able to ever save 3 times. With no autosaves. That is one of the achievements for this game.
I think it was an achievement in Bioshock for beating it with like that, like no save stations on it, like balls of steel or something.
Okay.
Gotta love those super masochistic achievements.
Oh yeah.
I remember I did.
Oh, go ahead.
I remember I did one for one of the Shanky games where I had to beat her as a mouse, and it was called like 7 cheeses.
Oh, damn it, I forgot my mic was muted. But
I was wondering why you were
have
being so
masochist
silent.
games. Security breach. When you get to the point of either going through the door or staying, you cannot save after that point. Anything you collect past that point doesn't exist or save in the file. There is a point in the game, it pissed the people off that want to 100% the game, that if you reach a specific point, you can no longer save, and anything that you collect past that point doesn't save to the file or count as you collected.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Whoever thought that was a good idea really needs to be flogged, because that's one way to piss off the 100%ers.
Yep. I was wondering why you were being so silent, my buddy.
Is that it? You got it?
It's brass balls.
Well, half of it was I'm actually looking.
That's the piece
I'm
we
actually
need.
upset
Get to the crew
that
deck.
looking at newer computers, you can't find one with a bloody Windows 10. It's all Windows 11.
Yeah, I mean, because they've discontinued 10.
Yeah, and my computer can't go to 11.
Neither can mine.
Neither can mine.
By the way, I just looked at the achievement, it's called Brass Balls. Complete the game on hard difficulty without using a Vita chamber.
Ah, there you go. I knew it was something about Vita chambers, but I didn't think it had to do with saving.
I mean, it's still a pain in the ass.
Oh, definitely.
Oh.
I mean, it really makes every Big Daddy fight a real knuckle dragger.
Yeah. Also, I realized the achievement to it is simply big brass balls.
Yeah.
You go from brass balls to big brass balls.
I mean, to be fair, 2 is a lot harder than the first one was. Especially with those big sister fights. Oh look, it's your buddy!
Like Infinite, you have the handyman. The handyman.
Oh, and there goes one of the 2 people helping out.
Yeah, you can walk it off.
Oh, so be careful, mate. He's about to burst through that glass. Ooh, and this is a enhanced version. Ooh, nasty. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're inside, you're not supposed to be on your outsides. Yeah, I forgot this was an enhanced one of those assholes. he lopped off a leg. I think, anyways. Oh, remember when he's, like this all turtled up, you can always drop a mine on him.
I'm maggot.
Hey.
Down initiative.
Ooh.
Oh, this place is cramped and dark and I can't see.
Yeah.
I just lost all of Hammond's vitals. Is he dead? Oh god. It's just us now, Isaac.
Oh.
Well,
And that
you-
sapped all of my stockpile of health packs.
Yep.
As you do.
Oh, she went up against a enhanced version of the Brute, I think is the name of it. Not fun. Not fun at all.
I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds fun.
Although sadly, no, Nay is one friend down.
And diamond semiconductor.
Yep. Guess how much that is worth?
Probably the most expensive.
25K.
I'll just throw for you on pressure to talk if you're talking again. Making sure because you tend to make that mistake. A lot.
It had Scorpio.
I can say that as has been in many calls with
I Trying to evacuate the vessel, computer, voice guy.
Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately. Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately. Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
I can hear the explosions. I'm aware.
Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately. Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
Well, okay, mate. Explosions fix everything!
Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately. Warning, catastrophic failure of fuel containment. Evacuate the vessel immediately.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Good thing you don't have V-Sync turned off.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, if you have V-Sync turned off and you do those space jumps like that, you can actually freeze and then die because the game locks up.
Ooh, she does have her V-Sync off, though.
Did you maybe put a mod in that fixed some stability in the game?
Nope.
Maybe she's just lucky.
Yeah, because when V-Sync was turned off for the Mike Burnfire group, their game kept crashing on them. Maybe they have different specs and that's what's behind it.
That's probably it. So I know in like the later, like second last chapter, there's a lot of stability issues in that one. I'm hoping Nate doesn't run into that, but we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I haven't watched that far into Mike Burnfire's playthrough, so I haven't seen if they've had any issues in that section of the game.
Okay.
Chapter 9 complete.
Yep. That's 2 chapters done. Let's see. Next one should be you putting that little thingy-mabobber you just got there now into the ship downstairs and getting that all set up.
Yep, so like last time, it's going to be a matter of getting to a save station, then we can wrap it up.
Isaac, I've located the shuttle Hammond found. Shit. No good. That shuttle's brain dead. Someone removed the navigation cards. God knows why. There's 3 of them scattered around the deck. I'm downloading their locations. I can't access the doors from here, so you'll need a crew key. If you can find those parts, I think we can get that shuttle operational again.
Hey, great. Cultist chanting. That's always a good sign.
Oh yes, good old unitology.
Cthulhu Patagon.
Hey, at least the Cthulhu cultists make sense more than these guys.
I'm not Cthulhu. Leave me alone. His tentacles are up there, mine are down here.
They just want to be whole.
No, please. Please.
No unforeseen new items popping up, so at least looks like I haven't missed any major schematics.
I don't think you have. I think this is the chapter you get the Mark V suit. It's pretty close to this one, I think. Or you might already have the Mark V suit. I forget now.
Nope, I'm still on Mark IV.
Okay, so yeah, the Mark V suit is basically, I think, in like the next room or so. I watched another streamer play this recently, actually. So I think it's not far from one of the stores here.
So I might be able to potentially finish off the stream by finding the Mark V suit.
Yep. Then you get yourself in your nice new swanky suit.
You're gonna look good for the prom.
So I think it's just through that door over there. Or that was that the one you came in here from?
Going to do the quick save, so if it's that's locked. You just gonna burp at me and then you come in with your violins and then run off?
Yes.
Rude!
I mean, it could have been worse. Could have came in with the banjo.
Okay, I remember this. Yeah, he's not coming down. That was just meant to be a scare section. So if you go through that door over there, the one that's actually...
The level 5 suit.
There you go. I knew it wasn't too far away from the opening one here.
Alright.
Yeah, because I think it was literally just yesterday when I watched him finish off his one through this.
So, right, let's go get the level 5 suit. I should have ample credits for it.
You do.
Save up with that, and then we can call it a stream.
Yep. Yippers.
Now, I'm actually just a little bit short. But
Well, you have plenty of stuff to sell.
Like the diamond semiconductor.
Ooh, there you go. That's 25k right there.
And I only need 10k.
Well, there you go. You can get yourself a new suit and you get yourself a power node.
I would still like to try and keep at least 10k in reserve just in case I need to buy some healing items.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
fair.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the final suit of the game? Or is there one more after this?
We'll see based on how many slots you got left in your inventory.
I think there might have been a sixth suit. But I think the sixth suit was you have to beat the game to unlock it. So it was like a last item.
Ooh, there you go. Look at that suit. Isn't that nice?
Quite.
My suit is
And now you have the maximum amount of armor you can get.
Looks like that's it because I've got all my inventory slots unlocked.
Yep, there you go. So that's the final suit.
Yep, I just looked it up. You have to beat the game to get a last suit.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't ever bother with the last suit because compared to this suit, the last suit's not that good looking.
Yeah, isn't it just a security suit?
Yeah, it's called Advanced Soldier Rig.
Yeah, it looks more like the rigs that you would see on the soldiers.
Yeah, makes sense.
Isaac's not a soldier. He's an
engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So sticking with the engineer suit is kind of in character.
Yep, definitely. Although I will say the security suit from the second game does look nice.
Oh yeah, the second game, a lot of the suits in that one look nice.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, I remember that you can actually get a DLC pack that gives you an old-fashioned
The
US
vintage
spacesuit.
suit. The vintage suit is very pretty. And also like a lot of good weapons in that game too. Like the survey charge is just it's nice. Sure, why not give Isaac a noob tube, basically.
Yeah, I remember watching Markiplier mess around with all the DLC stuff.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
And of course, there's the one thing that I've heard is the most broken weapon in the game, which you can only get after playing through it on the hardest difficulty. I don't remember it's Dead Space 1 or 2. The finger gun.
That was the second one.
The foam finger.
The foam finger.
So yeah,
you could also.
I kind of doubt I'll go through the game on that level of difficulty to get that gun.
I mean, that's basically like the lightsaber in in Resident Evil 8 Village. That
Okay,
requires a lot of commitment to get that weapon.
you can get a freaking lightsaber in Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, you can get a lightsaber in Village, yes.
You can get a lot of shit.
It requires, I think, a lot of like the replay points. Like when you finish up one of like a run through the game, or now you get X amount of points.
So
And I think it's also tied behind like difficulty or something like that too. Oh, actually, no, it's tied to the multiplayer,
oh.
the mercenaries aspect of it.
Ah.
So, but it would still cost you a certain amount of those points. But you need to do that thing with mercenaries.
Right. Well, probably not a weapon I'll likely be getting if I end up playing that game.
I mean, I think you do pretty good in Village.
I mean, one of the things I kind of want to do for if I ever do play Resident Evil, I want to try and save Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8. 7 at least, I don't know if it's the same for 8, is for when I can eventually use a capture card to capture my PlayStation, because
Nice.
remember, with Resident Evil 7, that is PlayStation VR compatible.
It is.
I don't know.
And
I don't know if 8 is VR compatible though.
it might be now. I
Because,
know they put out a big patch for it.
Because,
It-
I mean, if I'm gonna be venturing out of my comfort zone like I had with Dead Space, I'm gonna go all in on that. I'm gonna freak myself to freak out by going in full VR.
Oh god. It's all fun and games until the big bad wolf gets Nay, and that's not going to be pretty.
No, wait till the baby gets Nay.
Oh, don't get me started with that thing.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
There's a baby in Resident Evil 7.
In Village.
I need to get through
It's-
7 first before I can get to 8.
Yeah, very fair.
It's pretty much universally agreed the baby's the most horrifying thing they've probably done in ages, or at
Oh
all.
god, yes, especially the death animation that's tied to it. It's
Oh, God.
Great! More evil babies out to kill me.
I mean, it's just vor basically is what that baby does.
Giant evil babies.
I mean, to describe it, it basically looks to be someone probably aborted that one. So it's a malformed giant baby.
And that just makes me think of The Witcher 3. I've never
Ooh.
played that game all the way through because I got through the kind of the opening area and realized this is really good. I really want to stream this. But problem is the same reason why I have trouble playing a lot of other newer games is that my rig can't handle the bloody thing.
I know, mine can't handle much as well.
Which is
Mine
why
probably couldn't.
I want to try to save up to get a more beefed up, dedicated streaming and gaming rig, because I am getting a little bit tired about even some of the older games still kind of chugging and being choppy for the people watching the stream.
I probably could at one point, but I just don't like spending stuff, and I don't know how much time I'd actually have to play.
I mean, the thing is, Nay, you can probably use your current rig as your streaming rig, and then your newer one whenever you get it as the actual gaming rig. Much like what most streamers usually do. They have like a 2-rig setup.
So basically what you're saying is let the current rig be dedicated to the streaming.
Yep.
And the newer rig dedicated to the gaming. The newer rig will feed into the older rig, and let the older rig handle all the OBS, all the streaming.
Yep.
And the newer rig will handle all the gaming.
That's what most streamers I've seen do, is they do a 2-rig setup.
Really?
Yep. Because the thing is, then you're not having like all the resources on that one poor PC.
I see. So I can still use the current rig, just have that focused solely on streaming. And
Yep.
if it needs any further tuning after I get the gaming rig built, I can then just get some little pieces here and there to power it up a little.
Yep, basically, like I said, that's what I've seen everyone that like I watch on Twitch now is doing. Is they have 2 rig setups.
I was not aware of that.
I mean, that's also like the like Rooster Teeth their achievement hunter crowd. That's how they did all their stuff too. They did 2 rig setups.
Interesting. That
Yep.
that gives me a
Because
lot more to work with, especially because one of the things I'm eventually going to do once I've got the rig situation settled, I eventually am going to want to upgrade my VTuber suite as well. You know,
nice.
get a more more higher grade model, one that can maybe work with some potential facial tracking. So, because especially since I kind of default to using controller most of the time, it's hard to remember in the heat of the moment to try and reach for the buttons for the different emotes.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, that's more or less the way that they do it.
So yeah, that's the process of how the upgrade process is going to go with my streaming, especially as I get more into making this more of a full-time thing rather than just a part-time thing. Because I do enjoy this, and I would love to do it more, but it's hard for me to do it dedicated full-time because of my limited rig.
Yep.
Yeah. And as I said, you always got your friends to help you with the scary, spooky stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know
which
why.
could get me actually doing more horror-type games regularly because, well, for when I am scared spitless, that's just good. Well, if the chat on my first Dead Space stream was anything to go by, people love just watching me freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Especially with Stormy sneaking in and making things worse again. I have not forgotten that, Stormy.
Oh, that was so funny when I was watching that. Is Nate playing like a different, like an upgraded version or like an enhanced version of the game or something? Because I couldn't remember those being in the original game. I'm like, oh, and I was like, when the voice said Nay, I'm like, oh, okay, someone's just fucking with her.
That's as you do.
Hey. Right. So yeah, she definitely made that a memorable stream.
Yep.
And from what I've been told, that kind of psychological warfare is commonplace in the second.
Yeah, the second one, Isaac has been through a lot.
Isaac?
What he went through in the first game has left marks that, yeah, no amount of therapy is going to get rid of that.
Yeah, so I've got that to look forward to once I finish this.
Also, note, why did you have to post the image of the baby? It's horrific.
That's why I put a spoiler around it.
I know, but I'm in agreement with Everfree. Get the heavy flamer.
Oh, great. I will look at that after I end the stream.
Oh god, that is beautiful.
You never seen that baby?
I'm looking at it right now.
No, have you never seen that before now?
Nope.
Also, Scorpius and the Nemo, I'm dragging you to watch Hellsinger Bridge.
At some point.
Yeah.
I heard you said you didn't watch it, and motherfucker, I will make you watch it.
I mean,
I haven't
didn't
watched it either, but I still want to watch the original Hellsing Ultimate before I watch Ultimate Abridged.
Nice.
I just want to watch it because apparently I was told that I'm trying to get the turkey.
You're trying to screw the fear turkey.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was a good line, and like I said, I was like, when it came up, I'm like, oh shit, I'm remembering something from Hellsing Abridged.
That just
That
reminds
was
me
a
of one
good
of my,
line.
reminds me one of my favorite lines from Helsing Abridged is, "Bitches dig cannons."
I mean, they do.
Also, why do I feel like Jerry is going to hunt down those specific waifu now?
Wait, which ones?
We can probably continue this conversation after I end the stream, because...
Right.
Indeed.
Because anyone watching is going to have no ideas for context once we start going into Redhurst territory.
Oh, yes.
That's fine.
So, anyway, it looks like Fiora is still streaming, so she's probably still in the middle of her Pokemon Nuzlocke, trying to get through a Nuzlocke Genlock of all the gens before she plays Scarlet, and Violet, or I think she said she was going to be picking up Scarlet version.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Yeah, she just beat the 6th gym, but if I remember correctly.
Yep, just beat the 6th gym, is trying to make her way towards, is already planning out for the Elite Four and Cynthia, because...
Yes, Cynthia is the infamous obstacle in a Nuzlocke like that. Because she is the hardest. She is the hardest champion out of all the games.
I mean,
hands down.
If what I was told is correct, her team and her moveset was actually planned out with the help of a competitive player.
Yep.
Her Garchomp is scary.
It is. It's very scary.
Which I remember being told. I am told on one of Fee's past Pokemon streams. Apparently, in the Brilliant Diamond, Shimmering Pearl remakes, they made her Garchomp even scarier. Do you want to know why? Because apparently they changed her Garchomp so it is impossible to outspeed it. Even with priority moves like Extreme Speed, Quick Attack, you cannot outspeed her Garchomp.
Fun.
It was scary enough as it is. But now you got that walking death tank of a land shark that is impossibly fast to go along with all of it.
And you want to get one of those for your little harpy burb.
I still don't know what I...
No. Garchomp is not one of the Pokemon that's because...
Oh yeah, that was Selka.
Mm-hmm.
I would have assumed that it would have been the triplets.
The triplets are apparently going to be, even though they don't know about it yet, getting a Hydreigon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, Hydreigon are fun.
I mean, I've also got your the Victini all set up, but it's going to be very weak starting off. It's gonna be a worker, a fixer-upper project.
I still have no Pokemon.
I'm concerned. Does the Sus have any Pokemon in the lineup?
Yeah, you got 2 Vulpixes, remember?
All right.
Alrighty.
I have none.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up now before we get too carried away again.
Yes.
So a big thank you to everyone who came by to join this stream. Captain, Magus, Scorpio, nickname, Orsk. And thanks to everybody who came by to watch the stream. I hope y'all had a good time.
Oh, it was quite good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although it got super frustrating when it got to that cannon part.
Oh, at least we're beyond that part now. Like I said, that one and the asteroid, the asteroid stuff and debris field beforehand is just two really painful parts.
Yep. We're now on chapter 10, so that means we've got 3 chapters left. So
Yep.
that brings the question of, for the next Dead Space stream, should I try and make this a big marathon to try and get all 3 chapters? Because with the last 2 streams, I've been doing a 2 chapter a stream thing. But if I go 2 chapters and then 1 chapter, that means the last chapter, unless it's really long, is going to potentially have a shorter stream for the last Dead Space 1 stream.
I mean, let's see. So you're on 10 now, so 10, 11, and 12. So this one is all about getting the shuttle set up.
Yep, and including us just sitting by talking after we got the suit, it's been over 3 hours now for 2 chapters.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, if you want, we could technically have one stream. We'll have it be 2 streams, so you finish up 10 and 11, and then you finish up 12 in a different one, and you start 2 in that one, too.
Makes sense.
So basically go 10 and 11 next stream, and the stream after that, do 12, finish 12, finish Dead Space 1.
Yep. Then you roll right into 2, because it does sort of... Yeah, there is a continuity sort of to it. Because you are still going to be playing as Isaac.
Right.
So but it's starting the second wonder now is going to be a very big difference. Isaac will actually speak. Shocking.
I mean, well, Isaac is probably going to speak in the remake.
Oh, he is. They've already said.
So I might have to revisit this game for the remake then.
I mean, the remake is going to be a different beast entirely with what I've heard of it so far.
Oh, but I've seen them talk about it. It's like, I mean, there's going to be changes, especially one that was mentioned where if you backtrack, you're never safe because you got the AI randomly regenerating encounters to come again.
Yep, and there's also the fact that more of the ship is going to be explorable in the remake, and the elevators are no longer going to be like the loading points as they are into it. The entire ship is always
as well.
The entire ship is going to be available. There's not going to be like any loading into new areas. It's all going to be available to you, so you can explore more.
I guess that's also going to raise the question of, will my rig be able to handle a remake?
That is the question.
I think they got the specs required for it out already listed. What they're projecting.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later.
Well, I mean,
yeah, that's a bridge we can cross later.
Yep.
And again, it's coming out next year, I think.
Think so.
Anyway, with that said, and we'll figure out whether it's going to be a long stream to hit all 3 chapters. It's just so I can have a chance to breathe after I finish Dead Space, but we're going right into Dead Space 2.
Nah.
Or a medium stream like this one, and another stream where I stop one, finish the one, then go immediately into the next one, but maybe like a 15-20 minute break in between just to, breathe, decompress a little.
Because you do need that.
Plus, I also need a little bit of time to get everything set up for the stream, and so it can be set up for Dead Space 2.
Indeed.
But with that, it's time to call it a stream, and go and raid Fiora and give her support in her journey to the Pokemon League.
Yep.
So she can be the very best.
Yep. And next stream should be another round of Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure, which, depending on how much time it took me and how far I got into Chapter 6, there's a good chance that the next one might be a bit on the long side, but I might potentially be able to get through the remainder of Chapter 6 and Chapter 7 to finally finish that game.
Nice.
But until then, I hope I'll have a good time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Later.
And now to a raid. Counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch!